Without further ado, let's make a start. So just find some space, have your feet shoulder width apart, and we're just going to start. We're going to go through the whole of the Duan Jin set, and then I'll need help with the sharing thing again for the Zoom people to get the video. So we just turn the waist. If we, although I think we'll probably be okay. I can remember pretty much. I can remember it now. So just turn the 8 thing, yeah. Just turn your waist.
Well, I won't tell you and see if you remember it. I'll put your eyes wrong.
Yeah. I might not get the right thing. Yeah, I didn't quite get enough time to watch the chaps' videos, but thanks very much for sending them. He looks pretty good actually, I thought. But I didn't recognise any of what he was doing. So
it's very precise.
Yeah.
And if your hand's in the wrong position, I can change it.
Good. Okay. Now that sounds. He's obviously learned from some people in China. They're very particular, or had an instructor that's a traditional Chinese approach. Okay, so we're just breathing in and out, nice and tall. Just feel the waist turn, feel the head float up, feel the weight sink down, sink the hips.
Yeah, Mike told you it was a wild goose. Keep going.
Mike
tell you that it was a wild goose. Keep going.
No, I've not had a chance to. I've been busy all weekend, so is that what that was? Yeah. Wild goose qigong. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I didn't recognise it. I've never done it. So Mike has done wild goose. I think he did it with. Oh, did he say he learnt it off Mike? Or yeah, might be Michael Shea. He might have been. I know Ronnie Robinson used to teach it, and I don't know if Mark Peters, he's probably learned it and teaches it. I know Barry's done it. So just breathe in and out. And sink the hips, lengthen through the spine. Relax the elbows, relax the wrists, relax the shoulders. Notice the breath as it goes in and as it goes out. And then open the arms. Let's have the palms up. Palms forward. Palms down. And palms out. So a nice round shape in the arms, palms up. Palms forward. So sink the shoulders, sink the hips, that's better. Palms down. Has Mike been doing this on a Wednesday yet? And palms out.
He did.
Yeah, he seems to be doing that. He did it in intermediates. So you're going to sink your hips and sink the shoulders, and then one more round of this character building shoulder exercise. Palms up, palms forward, palms down, and palms out. And then just put the palms down. Bouncing. wobbling, or not wobbling, shaking, do shake the legs. Keep breathing small, very nice. Bounce. Okay, loosening. Keep breathing, lovely, very good. Remember, keep your feet flat on the floor. So you want to have a good contact with your feet and the ground. You want to make sure your feet are either pointing forwards or slightly out, depending on how they got stuck on in the first place. And you want to just let the arms drop and soften and sink the muscles. You want to float up through the you want to float up through the head. So the head's suspending, you're suspending through the head, that's it. Right, now we're going to turn around the elbows, so we just open, feel a nice stretch in the body. And then we keep breathing, very good. And then we're going to do loosening exercise number 1, the Master Chuan's loosening exercise number 1. One in the front, one in the back. That's it. And transfer the weight. So focus on the weight transferring from one foot to the other. And we're all breathing and everything's fine. So, yeah, hopefully a whole bunch of adverts are going to land in. I went and paid out quite a bit of dosh, but it's for like 10, it runs for 6 episodes of the magazine and the others like for 10. So the local village magazines, and it's how they keep the magazine running with the adverts. So. And it works out about a tenner an ad, but a tenner an issue, which actually isn't that bad if you divide it by the number of, because normally like if you put an advert up in the post office, they charge you like, and nobody sees it. Whereas the magazine people, well, probably ignore it, but it's fine. We'll try it out and see if I can.
Is that a crier?
The crier, and then the village voice for reach, and I can't remember the third one. I got a bit, my brain melted. I just contacted, can I advertise on the way there? I can't remember which one it was. Hopefully it's one. I think it might have been happening or something.
It's on my mind, but it's one side of the Cambridge really.
That's fine. That's it. So keep going. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Marvellous. Okay. Nice and tall. Check the posture. So, yeah, if anyone wants warmth, there's a radiator there. There's a radiator there and a radiator there. So if you want, you can go on that radiator and warm, because it's freezing. That's the cold corner. There's no radiator. You're freezing to death. Turn it, if you need to make it hotter, turn it so it's a hot number. So we've got some cold issues in this place. Excellent. So we're just checking our posture. So you want your feet just so. You wanna really feel that you're correctly stacked up. And this bit is sinking down. And we're doing our sleepy tiger eye gaze. Sleepy tiger eye gaze, that's it. And like you can see a very far distance. Nice, very good. So, yeah, let's do this one. Sink the hips, lengthen through the spine, suspending through the head.
I've got a ghost out there. Keep
Breathing. Where's that?
I've got a ghost like a shadow.
Oh, okay. Could just be a reflection from the doorway.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Wouldn't be surprised, but it's fine.
it used to be a house, this, isn't it?
Did it? Oh, I don't know. Does anyone know? I don't know.
That was donated.
Oh, it was donated. Okay, well, as long as they enjoy Tai Chi, I don't care. I'll teach anyone. You know.
That happened a lot in sort of Victorian days. If you got like old lady who didn't know you could do it, got it by there, space in heaven.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then change. So just let the shoulders relax. Feel it right to the ends of the fingers. Breathe in and out. Relax the shoulders, sink. Feel the contact through the feet. And then we do that one. Oh, lovely. Let's shake it. Okay, so yeah. Any questions about last week? No, great. It's all a blur. Excellent. That's just how I like it. Ages ago. Fantastic. Lesson 2. It goes in there, and it goes out there, and doesn't stop. Yeah. Well, we'll do it. What we're going to do, we're going to make sure we've got a nice warm up. So let's start with some shoulders. So we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then we go in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bird folds its wings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we've got, we'll do this one. So you come up, hands by the ears, push forward, then drop your elbows and push with the hands. I'll come a little bit closer for the zoomies and do it. So for the video, when we get the video out, you'll be able to see it a bit closer. There we go. That's it. Push. So it's like that, and then you push that way. Great, shake out, and back to bounce. And you want to let go in your lower back. Let go of the lower back. We breathe in, nice and relaxed. Oh, lovely. Okay. Next, just reach up. We're going to do the bendy version first. So, 1, 2. This is a nice one for the lower back. So, 3. So this morning there was a request for lower back stuff and shoulder stuff, and it's always good. It's always good to do lower back things, which is quite nice. 6. Okay, one more time each side. 7 and Okay, so that's the bendy version. Now there's a straighter version that I've done with, when I've done the Keep Fit with Leslie. The bendy version is the one that Barry uses, and he also does a twisty bendy version where you kind of do that, or you kind of twist a bit, but we'll leave that for now. And then the Leslie at the Paradise Centre, she goes up, and you keep the length of the arm so it doesn't bend round as much, and that makes a stronger stretch. But I prefer doing the stronger stretch once you've done the little stretch first. It's just a little bit easier. It's a better way of easing in to the movement. So you want to keep lengthened. So, okay, one more time each side. Keep that long feeling in the arm. So keep the long feeling in the arm. That's it. Yeah, great. Okay. Yeah. Peng waves its wings, and then we'll do polishing the table. We'll go a little bit further back from Peng waves its wings. So we go forwards, up and round, back and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll keep the arms open. 6, palms open, fingertips right to the end of the fingers. 7 and 8. Posture check. So keeping the palm open, keeping this for the video, keeping the palm open, and the fingers soft but firm, and then you want the sensation to the ends of the fingers. So you're keeping this continual kind of alertness in the hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, right. Next, we're going to do Dragon Serves teacups. We'll do 20 Dragon Serves teacups. I'll do it from Coco. And then we'll have a look at Rising Coiling Dragon, because these are all ones that work the shoulders and work the lower back. And just judging by what a windy day we've had today, and that wind's had a real bite to it and a real coldness to it, you probably want to have a look. You want to be kind to your shoulders. You want to be kind to your lower back before we go on to doing the Budwan Gym. So I'll just go, demonstration from the side view for video, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're doing the sleepy tiger eye thing, and you're aware of your weight moving and using the legs. So this is like a chop at the end. Okay, let's do 20 at a moderate pace. So no messing about. Here we go. This side first. Ready? And begin. 1. And keep breathing. Remember, dragons, even though they're imaginary, they breathe really well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway. 11, 12, 13, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18, 2. So just let it go. 4, 5, 19, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So for the trick with that, there's different ways of practicing it. You can do it fast, which is what we did, or you can do it super duper slow, and that's quite good too. So have a look at it, Kung Fu snail pace. You see, that wouldn't have done as well as Kung Fu Panda, would it? Kung Fu snail. So anyway, but this is Kung Fu snail. So you go really slowly, and you feel, and the hips sink back like when we're doing polishing the table, and then I'm turning here, and also I'm using my eyes. I'm using my sleepy tiger eyes. So, and then there's these turns. So there's this exercise going on, and then there's weight shifting, and then there's turning. So I turn towards, I turn away, and if I look from the side, I turn away, my hips go back, and then I bring my hips bring my hand up, and then that comes around. So there's quite a lot of little subtleties, which you completely miss when you do it nice and fast. Actually, it's got its own momentum. If you just, so it kind of whips round. That's quite cool. But if you do it slow, that's good as well, because then you're really paying attention to the process of getting from A to B. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So you just want to think of it more like staying kind of, I mean, we're going like this, so it's more like this movement, and which is actually the same mechanic in polishing the table. So if we go to polishing the table, so like go compare, isn't it? So whatever, compare the qigong's. So we go around, and then we go, oh, and we turn. So can you feel that? And you want to protect your back, so you lengthen through the spine, and then sink the hips to come back upright. Sink the hips to come back upright. So that's quite cool. Nice. Yeah. And then if you go back to, this is very good for the legs, isn't it? If you go back to this one, but do the super slow-mo version. Just try some slow motion ones in your own time. I'm going to do some slow motion ones, and then you just, so you turn, someone gives you a cup of tea, you have the hand flat. So think of imagine that you've got like a paintbrush and you're tracing the line or something like that. Yeah. So sink the hips more. And you want to feel this move, okay, yeah, just relax. You want to feel that move in your feet. You want to feel it in your feet, because then when there's a weight shift, you'll notice how the contact through the feet changes. So, which is very useful, for example, when we're doing Part the Wild Horses Mane. I was doing some Part the Wild Horses Mane in the car park earlier, because I thought, oh, it's quite windy. I wonder what this feels like. How exciting. And it was very cold, but you can feel a lot through the feet. You want to really get good foot contact awareness. Yeah. As well as getting this whole calm thing going on. So, I mean, especially those of you that go to Mike's classes, I highly recommend his online Zoom classes. Well, actually, all his classes, but his Zoom ones are great because you just, there you go, you're there, and you, oh, he's very, very relaxed, he's doing, really getting into all the meditation, so you can really feel the kind of this calm, you're moving from a calm and quiet and still place. So if you've got that, then you've actually got the room to, this is the baby version, this is the baby dragon, which I've also done with Barry, where we stay upright and just do a baby version. But there's this stillness contained in the movement that we're just cultivating. We want to cultivate, so that's baby dragon. Okay, I digress. So, Rising Coiling Dragon, Beautiful Mountain Edition. So, demonstration. What I'll do it facing front. I think most of you know it already. So, I'm doing my left foot, you can do your right foot. Rooster stance. Cat stance. Coiling dragon. Rising dragon. Change sides. Little finger against the elbow. Little finger against the elbow. Rising dragon. Step forward, transfer the weight, bow and arrow stance, front foot, coiling dragon. Come back, rising dragon. We'll do that again. Rising dragon. Coiling dragon. Rising dragon. And come back. And then she just does 2 per side. Rising dragon. Doing cat stance. That's it. Coiling dragon, bow and arrow stance. Rising dragon, cat stance. And then you come back and then you. So there's 3 stances in Rising Coiling Dragon. Well, maybe 4. Let's count. Wu Chi, 1. Then Rooster stance, 2. Cat stance, 3. Bow and arrow stance, 4. And then you go back. So it's got 4 different stances in. So we'll practice those stances. So we'll go Wu Chi, which we all know. Now transfer your weight, go into rooster stance, so you have the toes up. Now go into cat stance, toes down. Now you step forward, heel toe, transfer the weight, and then turn a bit that way, turn a bit that way, and then come back into cat stance. Then you go to Wu Chi stance. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Now we're big. So you wanna softly gaze forward. You wanna listen behind and above. So you wanna minimise any extra movements. So you wanna try and keep your body still for this particular exercise. You can move around if you're doing stuff like Jan Wu. I was doing some Jan Wu in a gig because I've been exploring the spontaneous stuff. It's quite cool. But in this particular, we're doing Wu Chi, rooster stance, cat stance, bow and arrow stance, or hill climbing stance it's also called, and back to Wu Chi. And just get that kind of inner calmness. I'm hoping at some point to resurrect the seating meditation-y stuff, but I want to do a little bit more practice of that myself, just because I'm really starting to realise how important it is to be able to keep your mind still sometimes. It's a really useful thing. I mean, I'm having to do a lot of stuff at the moment and email people and deal with, things, and because I'm on various committees and things and that kind of thing. And being able to deal with that sort of stuff from a very calm and still place that's clear, very useful. Highly recommended. So let's just practice our feet with this side. So this side, we go Wu Chi, rooster stance, toes up. cat stance, toes down. Now, cat stance is a little further in, rooster stance is a little further out. In, out, in, out. Check it all about. Yeah, then you step. Here we go. Oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna have to share it. And then we just do the swing. So we just practice the swing, and then we come back up here. So
What if the hokey cokey is what it's all about?
I think the hokey cokey is what it's all about, actually. The other one was I was trying to do, because I was practicing.
There's a video of the hokey cokey.
Brilliant. Well, they should do the Tai Chi hokey cokey. I would be well up for that. What's this? This is the hokey cokey Qigong set. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. But yeah, I was practicing the Baduan Jin at home, and then I just found myself going, doing the Baduan Jin. Oh, and I thought, no! So if that helps, you get the Baduan Jin, let's just go for it, you know. Had to share that. It's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. So, anyway, let's do Rising Coiling Dragon. Now we know what our feet are doing and what our weight is doing. Here we go. So we come up like that, we breathe in, and we breathe out. So if you're giggling, do it calmly, please. And then this side, rooster stance. Okay, cat stance. Rising dragon and cat stance. Now you step, go to coiling dragon, and then you turn. And this comes around, very good. Now you go back. And then you come back. Step out. Rooster stance. Cat stance. Rising dragon, coiling dragon, coiling dragon. So this is a very good one for your shoulders, it's very good for your back, very good for your legs, very good for your brain. So come back. Okay, one more rising coiling dragon. Actually, I'll show it from the diagonal view. Rooster stance, little finger and elbow. Rising dragon. Rising dragon, it's like a stretching a spring and then releasing the spring into coiling dragon, feeling that, pushing with both hands outwards, rising dragon. Back, and I'll show it from the other diagonal. Rooster stance, cat stance, rising dragon. Knees in line with the toes, coiling dragon. Keep breathing, rising dragon. Come, do it from front. And then she brings the hands around to close. Yeah. Better? Yeah. Great. How do we do that? Oh gosh. Yeah. Wow, I'm really happy waffling. Let's stop for a water break, and then I will go and we'll be doing the Baduan Jin. Doing the Baduan. Done a little bit of bit of research. So we're going to look at the last 4 moves of the Baduan Jin. Last 4 moves. So we've done the owl looks around. So what we're doing now he called it something really dull. I called it bear wags its tail. Because that's what I used to, that's what I knew the move as when I learnt it from Ferris Sturgis. 15 years ago now, in Newcastle. I went all the way to Newcastle and learned this thing off him. And then we did it for ages, and then also we did a little magazine article about it, and I went and, you know, and then he couldn't do the pictures, so when someone else had to take pictures of me doing the Baduan Jin, but I completely forgot what I learnt of him because it was so long ago, so I learnt it again. So you start, we start here like that, then we go like this, and then we do a look, then we do a swing, and then you look, and you're going in the direction of the knee, like what Mark said, and then you put it back where you found it. So I'm notoriously bad at losing my keys, and then one of my housemates finally got completely fed up and said, look, why don't you just put them, all your keys on that hook there, every time you come back home. Then they're always going to be on that hook and then you'll know where they are when you're looking for them first thing. Well, brilliant. And then for the first week, I had to keep ringing on the doorbell because I'd left my keys on the hook. So we look, and then we come down, and then we look, and then we put it back. But then I realised that, but then when I got back home, I put them back where I found them. And I thought, that's a really handy thing for Tai Chi as well. So you look, you come back, and then you put it back where you found it, and then you know where you are. You know where everything is. There we go. And we go, look, swing, wag your tail, stretch, return, and have scary bear eyes at the person. And then you look, and then you swing, go along the knee, come back. And this is very good for building up the strength in your legs, isn't it? Yeah, very good. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, turn, swing, stretch, return. Turn, swing your big panda bear tail. I don't know if they have tails. Return. They have little
Fluff.
They have fluff, don't they? Panda bear, you're shaking your. So he called it Tai Chi twerking. If that helps you remember it. This is how you twerk the Tai Chi way. So that helps. I don't know. We all thought that's a bit weird, but there we go. I think Mark was trying to be cool, wasn't he? So I never bother. So and then we go, there we are, and then back. Let's do one more, and then we'll put the bear down. Right, and then you come back, step away from the bear. What a relief. Okay, now I know what way he's doing the breathing. Punching with angry eyes. So when I did this with Barry, he actually got me to go like that and look like some of them pictures you see in China and Japan when they get the scary eye thing. But that's probably a bit overkill. So just have your eyes, really do your sleepy tiger eyes. Really make them, like you could try it out at the post office, see if it works. And so there we go. So we like that. Now breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. And you can sink down, breathe out, you turn the fist. And then I'll just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. So we're tuning into that calm, quiet place. One more time each side. Okay, movement number 7. Oh, and then we come back to that. So it's like the in-between bit, and then you just think, oh good. So even if you forget all of it, you can do this bit, and then if they've blinked, they'll have thought you've done it. So it's really good. So you do the in-between, and they go, oh, that looks great. You must know it. Very good. So that's what you want to do. It's all about. But you want to be connected. So even if you can't remember any of it, because you're connected, it'll look good. It looked good. So the next movement, I think it was pressing the palms up to the sky and massaging the kidneys or something. It's got another name. I'll look it up. I'll look in the video and say what's he actually calling it. And it was in my notebook. No, it's in my notebook that I left at home. That's really useful, isn't it? And I took all these notes very diligently. And I was like, can't read me writing, but it's still part of the important thing. So you start like that, like normal. I'll come a little closer. You breathe in, you breathe out, and you actually don't go up on tippy toes. I'll come a little bit. Breathe in. Okay. Breathe out. And then what you do is you grab hold of your toes and straighten your legs. So this is actually the merger of the thigh. And then you come up. And then you do it all again. So you breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Palms of the back of the hands on the back, on the lower back. Breathe out. Breathe in. We'll just do the movements and worry about the breathing later. That's another way into it. Just get in the movements. Then I stretch and pull up the toes. And then you scoop up underneath. And then you push out, round with the arms, palms of the back. Straighten the legs and up. Sink the hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then you finish with this bit. Okay, the last move, you come up with the heels, and the heels don't slam down, they just kind of fall down, and there's a little bit of bounce thing going on, and then you just come up and then like that, push up, or you can do it that way. And it stimulates the kidneys. So just 1, 2, and he usually does 10, 3, 4, 6, 5. So you want to let go. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. And that's the last of the 8 exercises. Shall we, for fun, shall we try all 8 exercises now? Shall we try that? Let's do it with some music, because he does it with some music. So I'll find some nice music, and we'll do 5, 6 repetitions of everything. No, 5, because bend the bow, shoot the arrows, murder. We'll just do 5 of each, unless I lose count, and then we'll do that.
You have to make it an even number, because we're on both sides.
Yeah. It'll be 5 both sides.
Oh, 5 both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 10, yeah, otherwise known as 10.
Otherwise known as 10. Yes. Right.
Some of them are either numbers, aren't they?
Yeah. So, okay, let's go through those, nice and tall, and then we'll start here, breathing in and out, interlock the fingers, breathe in, go up on tippy toes, come down, sorry, start again. Here we go, 1, and down. And then he was doing this in between each move, so I'll just do that unless he tells me different. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the bow, shoot the arrow. So we want to step out that side, step out that side. So we come up, step out, bend the bow, shoot the arrow. Weight 50-50. Keep the weight down, step across. Now you come up, and then you step. Weight 50-50, sink down. Step. Okay, third round, sink down. Repeat, and then you come up, step, down 50-50. Come in, up, step, down 50-50. Come in. I think, is this the 5th one? I hope so. This is the 5th one, even if it isn't. There we go. Gosh, that was character building. Then you come up, go to Wu Chi, back to your. Really good, that's it. Okay, next move. Like this, you come up. Turn towards the lower arm. Open. Bring the hands in. Sink. Come up. Turn. Back. Up. Turn. So turn towards the lower arm. That's it. Down. Up. Turn towards the lower arm. Looking with your sleepy tiger eyes. Okay, round number 3. Lower arm. Turn towards the lower arm. That's it. Keep that nice round shape in the arms. Up. Lovely. Turn. Back. 4. 5th one. Here we go. There we go. Turn. We just open. So you want to keep nice and relaxed. Nice, relaxed, nice, connected in the body. Come up. Movement number 4. Wise owl looks around. So just turn. Come back. Open. Turn. Come back. Open. Turn. Come back. Open. Turn. Come back. Turn. Come back. Open. Turn. Come back. Open. Turn. Come back. open, turn, come back. Okay, and then one more time each side. Great. Okay, that's the first four. Next four. 1, 2, and 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank goodness for that last one. 10. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't choose 6. That would have been mother. Okay, so up, punching with focus gaze. 1, 2, breathe out. Punching and we go. So proper glaring, 3, that's it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back. Okay. Okay, that one, what we just done. One more time. Jump. It's a good one for shoulders, it's lovely for the back, great for the hamstrings actually. It really lets your hamstrings nice and stretchy. And then 4 and 5. And then this. Okay, great. Let's go back to this one, and then let's just have a look at brush, knee, and push, just so we can move around a bit. And we're going to do a little bit of moving. And we'll do this one just to get the. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Windmills. So we go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Show from the side. 8. Other direction. 1, So we can't, unless you can't remember where that is. 2, 3, 4, that's 5. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and then have a little guard up, we're going to kick the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 hamstrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do brush, knee and push as a walking exercise. And I'll use the other camera so we can do it for longer without me going out of shot. So we start in right crane spread its wings. So, and then left foot, push, sink back, sink forward. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It's step, 3, 4. So if everybody gets that in, and then I'll put the other camera on. I'll put the other camera on, and then we'll, yes. Let me just change the video, and I'll also, I can switch the music off now, we're not doing the qigong thing anymore. Okay, so I'm over here. Right, so we're going to go heel, toe, transfer the weight, sink, sink forward. So we're doing the 4-part walking pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, transfer. Sleepy tiger eyes look forward and look forward. So we go to the corner. So we look towards the front. We sink back. We look towards the corner. We sink forward. We're lengthening through the spine. 1, 2. Keep your posture. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once more with feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marvellous. Okay, let's go back. That's great. So brush, knee and push. I'll just show you from the this side. Actually, if I do it this way, so you brush, knee and push. Sink back, hold the ball, sink forward. Now eventually that becomes less, eventually it becomes more like this. So a little more kind of diffuse. But for beginners, and by beginner I mean anyone that's been doing it for 10 years or less, it helps if you have your giant Easter egg. Try and keep it topical. So sometimes it's an orange or a Valentine's chocolate. Maybe it's a Valentine's chocolate thing. So so we're going like that. Actually, I'm going to change the camera again, and we're going to do that for a bit, and then we'll do the. There we go. A bit easier to see them. So we're just going to go in bow and arrow stance. We're going to sink back. We're going to turn. We're going to sink forward. We're going to turn, and I'll do it this way. Back, turn, forward, turn. That's it. Back, turn. Now feel it in your feet. Forward, turn. That's it. So you want to keep your body upright. And you want your knee in line with the toes, and the knee in line with the toes. So you want to feel that your knee is in line with the toes. Front hands, you come, brush the knee. That's it. So sink back, go past your nose, sink forward, brush the knee, and keep a slight roundness in the arm. Sink back, sink forward. So there's one. I'll show it from the same. I'm confusing it. I'll show it from the same way. Left hand, left hand. That's it. Okay, and then we do this one. Push, come around. Push, come around. And as you turn, that opens that shoulder joint. Push, come around. Push, come around. Nice. Then we do it brush, knee and push. Brush, knee and push. So we're not doing the twist step yet, we're just doing brush, knee and push. Brush, knee and push. So we're going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to change. 1. We'll worry about the twist in a minute. 2. Brush, knee and push. 3. Brush, knee, push. 4. Brush, knee and push. 5. Okay, now hold the ball. That's the twist step. Step. Brush, knee and push. Now we're just going to do it once each. Twist step. Sit forward. Brush, knee and push. Twist step. Sit forward. Brush, knee and push. Great. Okay. Let's, any questions on that? No. All right, for fun, let's go through the first half of the short form. Yeah, great. I'll change the camera angle. So, just so you can see it from this side. So when we do inspect the horse's mouth, actually what we'll do is we'll do inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, ward off and double hand push. So just watch. So I go inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, ward off and double handed push, and then I turn around, push out, gather under, hold. So you've got the video there as well, if you can't see me. Inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, ward off, double handed push. And we're just going to do that for a bit. We'll come back to the whole form in a minute. So step, inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, ward off, and double handed push. Now you sink, you turn, you push out, you gather under, you hold the ball, and then you inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, ward off, and double handed push. So you can, that's what you're doing both sides. This is probably the wrong way around for when we're doing the form, but it's just so you can get a practice of doing something on one side. It's actually very similar. What I will do is do the rising coiling dragon, the full version, just to kind of, just so you can compare what's going on. So rising coiling dragon, both sides, you go like that. It's the same kind of thing, but you're doing it from one side to the other. And I know in Mike's 10-step class, he has a version where he does one side and then does the other. So it's quite good to be able to change direction. Is useful for developing your balance. Useful for developing your balance. So it's good to know where you're moving. Let's go through the whole of the 24 step. not whole, the first half of the 24 step form. Unfortunately, we haven't got the time to do it. But, which side? Oh, you should be on the other side. So if you go that side, because we go towards the left, don't we? When we're doing the, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, left. No, it's left actually, it's not right at all. So, there we are, we'll do that. So, first half of 24 step, breathing and out. So I'm just showing the back first so you can see that my head is suspended, my hips are sinking. You want to feel the ground under the feet. And then I'll mirror for the first bit, then I'll turn around again. So here we go, we breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out and begin. Come up and down. So facing that way, then we transfer the weight, bring the hands up, turn the right foot, push out with the left hand. Gather under, hold the ball, left cat stance. Okay, one step, two part the wild horse's mane. Three, sink back and turn. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, cat stance. So go back a little bit because we're going out of shot. This time, side step. 1, 2, grasp the sparrow's tail. 3, white crane spreads its wings. 4, 20% of the weight in the front foot. 5 and 6, hold the ball by the hip. Now we're doing brush knee and twist. Brush knee and push. Twist step. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This time, spear hand with the right hand. Spear hand with the right hand. 1, 2. Bring the left foot into left cat stance. Now go to left rooster stance. Play the peeper. Okay, step back and repulse the monkey. Turn on the front foot. Turn on the front ball of the foot. Step back and out. Repulse the monkey. 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 step, 4 repulse the monkey. 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 step, 4 repulse the monkey. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time sink forward, turn to hold the ball and go into left cat stance. Left cat stance. Now you step 1. Transfer your weight to bow and arrow stance. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Ward off. Then 1, 2, 3. Double-handed push. 1 sink back. 2 turn. Push out. 3 gather under, hold the ball. That's it. Now step with your right foot. Right bow and arrow stance. Transfer the weight. Inspect the horse's mouth. Then roll back. Number 2. 3. Then forward off. Then separate the hands. 2, 3. Double-handed push. Nice. And then 1 sink back. 2 turn. So bring that foot in. Turn, turn, turn. Then stroke down. 3, 4, and 5. Single whip. Looking forward, listening behind. Nice big stance. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then step, rotate, shift. Mirror, step, rotate, shift, step, rotate. So you step out 3 times with your left foot. Second step out with the left foot. step out with the left foot, and then you go into single whip. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, have a little shake out. That was great. We'll come round. Yeah, we'll come round in a circle. I'll put the other camera on now. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all, actually. So we'll go through. So what we did was we looked at brush, knee, and push as a separate thing, but you can actually do it as like a health exercise. You can kind of go like that, and go like that. So you've got the 2 directions, but I find it easier actually in the gombu stance, in the bow and arrow stance. So we're just going to do a few this side, just to get that little bit more clarity on that movement. So you sink back and you turn, you sink forward and you turn. Keep nice and tall. So you sink back and you turn, sink forward and you turn, sink back and you turn, sink forward and you turn. So almost brush, knee and push. Sink back. So you want to brush knee as you go forward. Brush knee as you go forward, that back. You want to be forward. Front foot. Okay, you need to be able to distinguish between your front leg and your back leg. So with left bow and arrow stance, your left foot is your front leg and your right foot is your back leg. So sink to the back, sink to the front, sink to the back, sink to the front, sink to the back, sink to the front. And if you find that you've been doing something different, don't panic. At that point, you want to relax, really, really relax. Really go, oh, I'm doing it wrong. Ah, what a relief. Much easier. You don't want to, you know, like what Alison Warlow said, Tai Chi is not something you want to change sides. So now we've got the right foot forward and we're distinguishing between the front foot and the back foot. So weight in the back foot, weight in the front foot. Feel your feet. Notice what's going on. Calm the mind. Calm the mind. So Tai Chi needs to be something, not becoming something else that you're getting het up about. That's not what it's about. If you're getting, you want to calm the mind. You want to calm the mind. So, it's like when I got the breathing wrong in Mark's thing, because I'm still learning how to incorporate the breathing into the movements, because our breathing was different when I'd done it with Ferris. He'd just say, breathe naturally, and you get used to breathing naturally. And then someone else says, breathe in and breathe out, and then you just think, I know, I'm going to relax. I can't do the breathing yet. Yeah, okay, good deal. So you want to, yeah. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to sink back and turn, and then when we sink forward, that's when you brush knee and push. And the brush knee happens with the leg what's in front. That's it. Brush knee and push. So I'll show it from the side. So we brush knee and just make it nice and spacious. In the form, we're a little more, we've got the, you know, we hold the Easter egg and all that, or the Valentine's heart and all that. Yeah.
I never heard that maybe, because I'll be sending it to myself.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, you can love yourself. There was a lady that got married to herself, which is a bit, well, that's a way of saving money, isn't it? So now do it the other side. I don't know. Try it the other side. And if you find yourself that you're doing something different, just relax more and try and work out what it is you're supposed to be doing and do that. Yeah. But from a calm place. You want to be calm. We are the Calm Club. Oh dear, that's another quote to go on calm, isn't it? We are the Calm Club.
It's all comes naturally when I'm doing the form, but when I'm doing it individually.
When you're doing it, yeah.
Trying to use which way.
Yeah, but that shows you that when you get really good at the form, you'll be able to break it up into bits and do it like that. So it's actually worth, and then what you can do is you can go like this and do it that way. Try that one. So get you slightly doing right. Right, now try it the other side and see if it works that side. So we brush knee, push, brush knee, push, brush knee, push. It's good for balance, this, isn't it? Code. Brush knee, push. Right, there we are. That's enough of that. Oh, that's enough of that. How's it? Well, you're all doing very well. I mean, you know, yes, it is. It's hard to, if you break things up into, that just tells you that you don't quite know it all the way through yet. Because if you knew it all the way through, you'd be able to take snapshots and do it in bits. So it just means, you know, lifetimes work. Lifetimes work. Or I mean, the other way, if you really want to learn the form, is do what Sam Moore in Chichester, he calls it, ho ho ho. He's really gone in for it, but he used to train about 5 hours a day. That's before he taught. He'd get up at 5, he'd train till 10, then he'd teach for the rest of the day. That's why he's so good. Yeah. And it depends what you put in, but you can still get a lot just by, I mean, you turn up to 1 million classes, so you're picking it up quite well, but and you practice on top of it, and that's good. But you don't have to, you know, if you're in China and, yeah, let's do this. Master Huang Ping, she got headhunted at 6 or 7 or 5 or something because they saw she could really move, and she got put into a school and she was training hours and hours and hours and hours a day, right up until adult, and then she became a master and then teaches Kung Fu at the Chinese school in London. And all she does all day long, training, that's all she needs to think about. But us lot, not all of us have that luxury of being able to just do one thing. So you just have to do what you can with what time you've got. But that said, the more you practice, the less bad you get quicker. That's all. So if you're not in a hurry to get less bad fast, then you're fine. But if you find that, you know, you want to be, even if you just do like a couple of minutes a day and just do a thing, just do like your loosening or practice standing on one leg, and it'll improve because because you're doing it mindfully. You're not just improving that move, you're improving your whole body in general. So it's worth, if you can do something a couple of times a week, if you can. But it's not, you know, you've not been headhunted by someone in the government that wants you to do Kung Fu all day long. So because of that, we just have to cope with it feeling wrong quite a lot, but then you just get relaxed, you just relax, and the relaxing into it doesn't mean you're not saying that it's not wrong, but you're not worrying about it because you work at it and it will become less wrong. That's the best I can do. So, yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, Mike would have put it much more but you know, he's quite articulate for things, you know, he does all that meditating and that. Yeah, but you've got to relax, you've got to calm the mind, and whoever high, you know, he's a senior instructor with the Tai Chi Union, however high up you are in the Tai Chi Union, however senior you are, you've always got room for improvement when it comes to calming the mind. You know, that's it. So it just doesn't help when you just think internally, that is an example of a not calm mind, and then keep it to yourself. Don't tell him, because even though it might be tempting, don't tell him, but just have it, that's not a calm mind. But then by laughing at it, maybe your mind's not calm, so you might want to, you just calm the mind, regulate the breathing. Be mindful about what you're doing. And yeah, none of us are like perfect kind of exemplars of chilled out Tai Chi enlightenment or whatever. You know, this is how far I've got, where I'm at, and everybody's got blank spots and areas areas for development. So one of them is, you know, being patient in a calmer way towards students who might not have quite got it yet. I've been hanging out with Eva, she's really, really patient, apart from with me, but that's because I've got to a level where she doesn't need to, she actually needs to kind of go, oi, what are you doing? Concentrate, what are you doing?
It does feel nice if you get it right.
If you get it right, it feels nice, but it feels correct in your own body. You don't need a teacher telling you it's correct, you'll feel it's correct. Otherwise, you spend most of your time bluffing in this art. You want to get it correct. So there we go. Okay, breathe in. Breathe out. So there we are. Calm down. Simples. Calm the mind. Regulate the breathing. Moving from stillness. Stillness within movement. Connect. Engage. Know when it's tea time. Sorted.
I wish you McDonald's, I remember that.
Or McDonald's. McDonald's. I'm like, oh, you know, I was having salad. Oh dear. And then we just breathe in. Hang on, we'll do 3 of these first. Then we'll just. This is like getting some extra petrol in before we do the young thing. Breathe. There we go. Lovely. Very nice. Rub the hands together. Fantastic. Well, I think everyone's done brilliant today. You look great. Even when you were doing it wrong, you want to be connected, and then the wrong will look less wrong. Brilliant. It'll look right. It might even look right if you get really good. So you're doing it wrong, but it'll be right. Brilliant. And then put the hands together. Give your back a rub. Oh, that's so nice. That's my favourite bit. Marvellous. Brilliant. Yeah, oh, the tapping. Yeah, well, we can do some massage next week because we've got this whole hour and a half to do stuff in. Yeah. Right. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Sorry for those of you on Zoom, I was waffling. So you're not sort of, you're aiming for perfection, but you're not assuming or getting upset that you're not quite perfect just yet. You just want to be real. Keep it real. Keep it real. One more time. One more time. That's great. Stand. Own your space. Feel nice and tall. Yeah. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together and bow. Oh, what a brilliant. That was great today. Well done. We got loads done, didn't we? I can really feel my leg. Okay, right, I better stop the video before I go. Yeah. Well done, everyone. That was great.